Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Ryan Cook. Welcome back to Echo Tools YouTube page. This is episode 2 of our competition. And if you didn't catch the competition, here are the rules right now. Okay. We'll be giving away a brand new 2511 WES to one lucky winner. Here's what you must do. Number 1, like each video and subscribe to Echo's YouTube page. Look out for the secret letter that'll appear in every video to form a secret word at the end. Number 3, on the final episode, number 6, comment with the secret word. Perfect. Now that you're all brought up to speed with what the competition is, I will give you the letter very shortly. But for now, we're gonna talk about the tools that we're gonna be using and the wood that we're gonna use to carve a very simple standing bear. This bear is going to be as simple as we can for beginners. I'm gonna go through blocking, I'm gonna go through detail, and I'm gonna go through the finishing tools that we use and everything we use when we're carving. But right now, we're gonna talk about the Echo 501P. This is not a standard saw, it's very dirty. We've been carving all day today, but this is a carving bar, so this does not have a sprocket. I believe Echo actually is now making some carving bars, which are really nice, but with the stock 501P, you can absolutely use that too. So in the next few videos, we're gonna go through each phase. One will be blocking, one will be form, detail, finishing, and then we're gonna wrap it up with just a great tool talk, what I love about the saws. So let's talk about the tools. I'm gonna primarily use the 501P. I think I'm gonna use the 620, and then we'll get down to the 2511, the CS-2511. You know, you can also get the Timberwolves, you can get whatever saw. Echo saws will do what you need to do. So with these videos, I'm gonna use this big log to show you a bigger version of the bear we're going to carve so you can really understand the cuts. And we're gonna go through them because for me, I use a pattern. I'm always thinking about the blocking of a pattern. And this is a great beginner bear, and bear heads are the same. A lot of these cuts are always the same. So this will be a bit bigger of a log, but you can use anything. Just remember the scale. If it's small to big, just try to remember your proportions. And we'll go over proportions and planning in the next video. But for this, we're just gonna talk about the saws and the tools and the wood we're gonna use. So I'm gonna use a flap sander here, which is a Sandoflex for the final sanding. We'll use a die grinder, the Makita die grinder with a saber-tooth flame bit, and the Arbor Tech angle grinder. But keep in mind, these tools, you can just get an angle grinder. You can do it with your chainsaw if you don't have an angle grinder. And if you don't have a flap sander like a Sandoflex, you can just go to your local hardware store and you can get one of those nylon brushes. You can get the wire brushes. There's so many different rotary sanding things that are out there. I just prefer the Sandoflex and I prefer the Arbor Tech angle grinder, or Makita's, doesn't matter. But that being said, those are the tools we're gonna really focus on. I might use a Dremel for some detail, and then moving forward, we're gonna start blocking. You need to make sure you have. So, proper safety gear means earmuffs, eye protection, mask is up to you, and earmuffs. I have headphones. I prefer to carve in headphones. These are sound rated headphones. And then you get your, these are arborist pants. These are Arbor Fanner pants, and you know, a nice Echo shirt, because why not be comfortable while you're carving? And that's one thing you want to think about. You don't want to have too much loose clothing. You want it to be kind of tight, but you also want to make sure that you are comfortable, because if you're moving, you want to be able to have your area clean. With this, it's going to be a big enough log that I can stand here and I can make my first cut. And when we're making our first cut, you're going to take your saw and you're going to dig it in to you're gonna use the teeth here to make that cut. You're not gonna focus on using your tip so much yet. You're gonna focus on the middle of the bar so there's no kickback, especially if you don't have a carving bar. If you don't have a carving bar, then you have to be very wary of anything that is above this point, because this is where you're gonna start to get a kickback on your saw. But if you're here, you're good. And same with plunging, and same with texturing. I might try to put on a stock bar just so you guys can see it with me, and we'll do it together. But if you have the opportunity, get yourself a carving bar. So in moving forward, what you need to do, make sure your area is clean, get everything prepared to have some fun, because that's what we're here to do. If you fail on your first attempt, just try it again, and again, and then again, and then again. But just make sure, no matter what, you're having fun, because that is one of the most important things about carving at first. You can put a lot of pressure on yourself to, you know, overcomplicate things, but don't do that. Just try to enjoy yourself. Enjoy this process we're gonna have. And remember, there's a chance to win a CS-2511 anywhere on earth. If you're watching this video, in the 6th video, you gotta like, leave a comment, follow the rules for it. Make sure you like this page, subscribe to this video page, Echo Tools. Yeah, so let's get to it. I think in our next video coming up, we are going to move into our first cuts, and we're gonna block out the bear. It'll be like bam, 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 bam. It'll be great. So the next letter that we are going to use in this video is going to be a C. A C is the letter. So you now have 2 letters for this competition, and next time it might be 2 letters, because we got to spell some words, and we only got 6 videos to do it. And then you have to figure out what it is. So thank you for watching. My name is Ryan Cook. This is Echo Tools YouTube page, and we are going to start carving next time. This is everything you need to know before you start carving. Make sure you're safe. Make sure your area is prepared. You got the right size wood that's going to be comfortable for you. You got the right size saw that's going to work for you, and get some power tools, safety gear, and then in this next video, we're going to rock it out. See you later. Done.